I'm so excited. This is my... Oh! Why is it glitching out like that? Is it my headphones? Hold on. It was my headphones. We're gonna be starting a new game. How many times have I played this game already? Too many to count. Too many to count. My favorite game. Oh! Sorry. My favorite game of all time.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Oh my god, I started to hold my breath. Why was I holding my breath? I love this game so much. I basically know the beginning. Like, I know the music and everything, so if you see me just vibing out, just let me be. Just let me be in my happy little world right now. I'm gonna create my character, and I'm gonna create the same character I always create, just because I don't like changing it. So, I usually play a female human, yes, and she's gonna be a rogue, just because I like that. And she's gonna be a human noble. So in this game, if you've never played it before, which you should, what are you doing? Can you? Is this in the way? Um, depending on what you choose, like if you're an elf and you want to be a rogue, then you can choose between a Dalish elf, which you'll start off like in the forest and like that's like the true Dalish lifestyle, or you'll end up a city elf, so you'll start in a city and they're usually not treated right at all. If you're a mage, you get stuck in the circle of magi. And dwarf, I've never played dwarf, but you can be a noble or a commoner. So there's like a lot of like beginning stories, and you play through it as like the main, like the first mission, and then you end up in the same place as everybody else, but you have different like interactions depending on your origin. It's the best game ever, I swear. So I'm gonna create my character real quick. I already know what I want her to look like. Well, let me read this real quick. Born to wealth and power, second only to royalty. You find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south.
Greetings.
So that's what we're gonna start. I think I have a couple mods in here. I don't remember. But I create her the same every time because I already know what I want her to look like. So I'm gonna do that now. It's not gonna be too much. I want to play Baldur's Gate so bad, and Baldur's Gate, any like Dungeons and Dragon-esque game always reminds me of Dragon Age Origins. So I was like, you know what? Let me play some Dragon Age. Hopefully that'll settle my little spirit for a little bit until I can get Baldur's Gate. And if you want to help me out, Ko-Fi, you know what I mean? Or coffee, I don't even know how it's called. This one's like a little weird to see right now. I don't want to put too much makeup on her. I usually put like the reddish one. No tattoos. Let me see if I have mods. I do have mods. Now, which one is the best? I usually go for the long, yeah, which is like unrealistic because we're not gonna have that. And if you don't have mods, this one's cute. I usually go for this one, like the chantry look, just 'cause I feel like it is efficient. But let me see what we have. No. I'm just gonna go for the long hair just because it reminds me already. And then I usually give her black hair. Should I change it this time? No. Well, I could do brown. I don't mind. Let me see the eyebrows. I always forget. Those are fine, I guess. I need a mod for the eyebrows because this is not good. But it's okay. Eye shape. Do I change her eye shape? Oh, usually that one, yeah. I remember it's like a little bit. She just looks a little scared. Eye color. I don't really see a green. I guess I'll do that one. Brow height. I want her to look like she's been through some stuff. You know what I mean? That's usually how I create her. Her nose is fine. Mouth is fine. I mean, lip size? It's fine. Jaw's fine. Fine. And her portrait could be... I always change the background to like a purple. Yeah. Voice.
I've lost concentration.
Charmed.
Greetings. Greetings.
Well, that didn't work.
Greetings.
What's the one?
Greetings. Ugh, my spell.
I usually use that one. And we're gonna call her... I always use this name just because I think it's so cool. Came up with it myself. Is that how you spell it? Yes. Okay. Now we're gonna do our points. I want her to be able to talk her way out of situations because I always do that. But dexterity is important because... Oh, should I do bow and arrow or should I do daggers? That is a good question. I'm not gonna think too much about it. And I mean, I like this. It says to convince, persuasive, or survival, herbalism. I mean, I usually play like a super aggressive, like gets what she wants character, but I'm a different person now. I found Christ, so I want to be good, as good as possible, but also like do the right thing. You know what I mean? Just morally. Like I have morals now. Not just getting money, because that's how I played before. Combat tactic. Let's do this. Just we might need it. And lockpicking is very important. And I don't know which one I want to do, whether it's dual weapon training. I think so. Just particularly in Dragon Age Origins, I'll probably do a close combat. But who do we get when we first start off? Let's do something a little different. Let's do archery. I might regret this, but it's all right. I might regret it, but you can always change it. You don't need to, but that would be wasting a point. Wait, let me lockpick and rapid shot, pinning shot. See, I don't really know much about these. Fighting in tight quarters. Has taught the archer to fire without interruption. That's probably going to be helpful, and we'll do normal. How fast was that? That's not bad. I usually take a lot longer in character creation, but since I've already known her all my life, I didn't need too much time to figure it out.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
Will be nice. Okay.
My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
Let's be polite.
Good. My son saw you at a Denerim fair and has talked about you ever since. He'll be pleased you remember him.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I don't want to really question my dad in front of Arl, so I'm just gonna be, I don't wanna.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
We love Duncan.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
I mean, I know who the Grey Wardens are. No, no, no.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Oh, I made my character way too pale. I forgot to turn down the... She's like glowing, but me too, so can't even... I don't want to question, I just want
I've
to like...
not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course, 100%.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Love you, Dad. So, it's so fun to play this time because I've read the first 2 books. Oh my gosh, I don't remember if I finished the second one. But I do remember like Duncan's part, so maybe like halfway through the second book. So I already know a lot more than I did the first time I played this game because I didn't have like the history of it. So
Greetings, my lady. You are the
a lot of
Terran's
things are going to
daughter,
be
are you not?
different.
That is good to know. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march. Ah, then I wish you luck. Good evening, my lady.
What a little creep. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm going to be, you know, just in case it's the first time you're watching. Oh my gosh, these controls. I forgot.
Good evening, my lady.
You have to hold left mouse button to turn the camera. Like, I'm used to just going like that. Let's make sure we talk to everybody. I know he's gonna be mad that I'm talking still,
Yes.
but I just want to make sure I get all the information I need.
We fought together under King Maric when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
I wonder how old I am. Probably like 20. He said youth, so I don't know. Like 20 something, 24
Your
maybe.
father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kalen isn't half that. I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
The girl did ask, your lordship. As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion. The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
I don't remember returning the interest. That's crazy.
Oh, perhaps. I shouldn't claim to speak for my son. His tastes are his own to decide. To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature.
We'll see.
I'm sure there will be much to discuss once I return. Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
Oh, you told my father the delay was your fault.
In a manner of speaking, if I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, My confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault. I thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
Okay, let's talk to Duncan a little bit.
I'm
Just
sorry,
a
but
little
I
bit.
believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
I know, I'm sorry, but like a little question or two.
Very well. I doubt your father would mind a slight delay.
That's a lot of questions.
Indeed. We spotted a horde assembling in the Korkari Wilds not 3 weeks ago. Luckily, King Kaelan took us at our word and marshaled Ferelden's forces quickly. The first battles have already been fought. Your father and I must move quickly. Thousands, perhaps 10,000 or more in this horde. Normally the Darkspawn stay in the deep roads. It bodes ill that so many risk the surface. Well, I understand the first battles have gone easily.
Indeed. Are the Grey Wardens sure this is a blight, and not simply some large Darkspawn raid?
No archdemon has been sighted yet, my lord. But with my entire soul, I believe this is a blight.
I wish we shared your faith. I suppose we shall see for ourselves once we arrive at the King's camp.
You should definitely trust Duncan.
Of course. You are young and very skilled, or so I hear. Many of the finest Grey Wardens have been women. The Grey Wardens do not recruit simply anybody, and I intend no flattery when I say you show promise. The old treaties allow me to conscript you even against your father's wishes, but I will not do so. Our order is too small to risk animosity with Ferelden's nobility.
I'm glad I am to hear it.
It's tempting, your lordship, but I'm content to see what other candidates your castle offers. I have only found a couple of worthy candidates in my travels across Ferelden. Your father invited me here, suggesting this Sir Gilmore. If he is not suitable, I will head south and join up with the king.
Of course
Not
you know
well.
the king.
King Kaelan is an eager young man who has shown great wisdom in responding to the Darkspawn threat.
I've heard he is a bit enraptured with the Grey Warden legend, and that is why he caters to your order.
How? That is unworthy of you.
He only repeats what we've all heard. Whatever the king's reasons, I'll take his support. The priority is defeating the Darkspawn before they threaten all of Ferelden.
That's true. Like, he knows of Caitlyn, but he doesn't know him like personally.
Until we speak again.
And then you're just gonna tell me to find my brothers. So let's look around, you know what I'm saying? I always like to really loot the place. It's just my favorite thing to do. Let me go over here first. I'm gonna get a mod where I can change the skin tone, because it's just... Yes, it is. It's my favorite, like, starter. Let's talk to...
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
So I am gonna make her... I think I'm gonna make her religious and just see how that goes. I never really stuck to it. So let's just see, like, what... I mean, I'm gonna be making, like, mainly all the same decisions as I usually do, but we'll see.
Please, child, call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Yeah, the City Elf, I played that one. That one is pretty crazy. I never played the Dwarves, but I did the city elf, the Dalish elves, and I think the circle of magi. Yeah, I did that one just recently. Actually, I never played it before that.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me. It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
I have to get used to the mouse turning. Like, it's just, like, holding it down is so weird.
All right, all right.
Can I talk
Evening,
to
my
him?
lady.
Oh, the way he just popped up.
Evening, my lady.
Yeah, no, I can't say anything to you. I love the sounds of this game. It's just so
Can I get you a ladder
nostalgic.
so you can get off my back?
Why does she say that? Like, it's just so mean. Every time she says that, I'm like... Iron ring. Things that we can sell. And we're gaining XP. Some money in there.
Good evening, my lady. Good evening, my lady.
Don't want to miss anything. Quartz, we can take that. Oh, I forgot I have DLC. Lion's paw. I know, I'm waiting on it too. It looks so good. Like, it hurts that I can't get it right now. Do I have the mod where it takes the helmet off? Yes, I do. But was that heavy armor though? Yeah, it's help me. I'll save it for somebody else. And I've been watching that game for a while. So now that it's out and I see everybody playing, I don't want to look too much into it because I want to be like surprised when I play. But it's just so hard right now.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
I do hear that. It's very loud.
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
I do have a couple of mods in, and this game holds up so well. Like, it's crazy to think that it came out so long ago, but I still love this game. And I think I do have a couple of graphic mods. I downloaded them a while ago, so I can't really remember, but... no, I'm not gonna call him a stupid dog. That's my baby.
Before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
I just love that you can just hear her screaming so loud. Let me look through everything before I go over there. That's why I walk past that door. Because I already know where he's at. There's nothing in here. Can we talk to you right now, though?
We really should go after your hound,
Oh,
my
yeah.
lady.
Probably not
before
now.
he does something worse. Only what everyone hears. I never expected to actually see one. So few of them are here in Ferelden. Never. You hear about Darkspawn attacking homesteads and travelers, but I thought they were just stories. I only know that once you become a Grey Warden, your old life is over. There's no going back.
Yep.
I hear they only recruit the most skilled. It'd be disappointing if that wasn't true. As you wish. But what if the Grey Warden tries to recruit you? Have you thought about it?
We'll just
I suppose you have many
right
other
now.
options. Me, I would give anything to be recruited.
Wow.
I would were it my choice. Your father decided I should remain with the complement guarding the castle. I hope that's because this Grey Warden wishes to see me.
I'm not gonna say that. It's mean.
Well, you know I've served your father for years, since my own father sent me to squire here. My father is a minor lord in the Bannorn, but our land is little more than a glorified farmstead. I do miss it, though. The valleys of the Bannorn are beautiful this time of year. I take great pride in serving the turn. Still, if I had the opportunity to join the Grey Wardens, I wouldn't hesitate. With his blessing, I imagine. Joining the Wardens is the highest service one can render.
I love how in different
Of course, my lady. Lead on.
backgrounds, they feel differently about the Grey Wardens. Some of them don't view them as highly as we do. There's Mom. I'm not gonna bother her just yet.
All right, all right.
Oh, this is a little history lesson. I remember this. Off camera, I'm gonna go in and read all these little books because now that I have some history, like reading like the physical books, I want to see if anything is mentioned, which I'm pretty sure there is, like history of Ferelden.
Good evening, my lady.
Let's talk to you. Give a little
Hello, my
lesson.
dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
I am such a nerd about this game, like the lore, everything. I have not played a game that's so in depth with like even the religions and trying to figure out what is the beginning. Like everybody has a different perspective. Like the dwarves believe they came from the stone. Kunari believed that I think they just spawned out of nowhere, honestly. They said they came like a mixture of dragons. And then humans believe in the Maker and believe that the Maker was created. It was like a god. And then who else? I think elves believe in like their Dalish gods. So it's just so much lore. Just so fun.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Of course. Let's let me see.
Wonderful.
I hope I don't get it wrong.
The Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start? Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young lady. If I were truly a skilled tutor, I suspect I would not encounter such insouciance amongst my pupils. You can look that up later. At any rate, your family has held the Tourneur of High Ever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain High Ever's independence. The Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Calenhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Calenhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Calenhad won. Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Calenhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event. Well, records are vague, but the Kuslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child? Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Kusland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
Forgot about the werewolves.
The history between the Kuslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
Orlesian. That's lore that I have not even hit like the tip of the iceberg of. Like, I really want to learn more about the Orlesians. There's just so much to their like politics and their just connections with everything. I need to know more.
During your grandfather's rule, of course, Orlais found it difficult to hold these lands. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near Highever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the Ternier's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over. Your grandfather couldn't afford to lose Harper's Ford. In keeping the town, your family drove Orlais from its lands. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Logain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Kaelin, to fight the Darkspawn.
Have you played any of the other Dragon Age games, like Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition? Because Dragon Age Inquisition has a lot, like a mission about Orlais, and it's just so good. Like, I love it so much. And I think there's a book too that is specifically about the rulers at that time and how it like began, like before Dragon Age 3.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Oh, does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself.
Oh, that's so sad. Definitely play Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition, because the fourth one is coming out. I don't know when, but I'm so excited for that game. Like, I'm gonna go broke. I don't care. I'm buying that game.
Good evening, my lady.
Dragon Age 2, a lot of people are iffy about. It's not as like, so I read The Calling and The Stolen Throne, and I'm trying to read them in order. And yeah, the new Dragon Age, I'm so excited. And there's so much, like, I think that's when we're gonna go into Tevinter, which I don't know if you've heard much about. I think they kind of talk about it in this game. I'm hoping we go to Tevinter, because that's somewhere they talk about a lot, and then we never seen it. So I'm really excited about that. And I think there's like 5 or 6 novels in total. And the ones that I'm reading, or the ones that I read, are before Dragon Age Origins. Let's go. Wait, I'm missing a room. I know I'm missing a room. Yep, right here. Is it this one? No, it's not. Which room is it? I'm missing a couple rooms.
Now's better than later.
Yeah. I have the other ones, and I do have to, I wanted to like read and like do everything in order, so I wanted to read in order because the first installment is, well, that I know of, is The Stolen Throne, and then The Calling, and then I think it's Dragon Age, no, Liliana's Song, which is the DLC, and I was trying to do everything in order so that I can get like the full story. And I don't remember, Absolution is the show. I don't remember where that one takes, what time period that takes place though. I don't know if it's after Dragon Age 3. I feel like I'm missing a room, unless that's more down there. I went through there. I don't think I went in here. Let me double check. Because I usually come out this way, so I kind of took a different way. Is this where she's at right now? No.
We'll be up very late tonight, so the Earl's men can be given proper quarters.
The Terran and the Arl are leaving before dawn. It will be such a long night.
And I really loved the books too. Like, they kept me invested the whole time. Like, I want to finish the series definitely. I just haven't really had time to read. The little cat. I wish we could interact with it. Yeah, he's a genius. He's amazing. I'm so like, I'm such a fan of his work.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
No. Oh my gosh, the fourth option, maybe you should be put down. That's crazy.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
He's just a baby.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Are you trying to tell me something?
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Okay, so I have a dog. He's a little tiny Shih Tzu. His name is Leonidas. So I always name my Mabari Nitus because that's the nickname that I use for Leo. So there we go. That's the little baby.
You're in a little over your head.
Get on them!
That'll teach you.
Oh, did I change? Yeah, I did. I think I double clicked.
Cut them down!
We got that one.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
He's a good boy, I'm telling you. Those were very large rats.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Earl's men.
Bye. I think I have a mod that keeps him in my party so he doesn't take up like a party space. So he'll be with me all the time, hopefully, if it's installed. That's probably not the best place to do that. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for cleaning up. Let's see if there's anything in here. No, nothing. That angle is so funny when he doesn't find anything. He looks so disappointed. Oh. Okay, let's handle Nan now. Can I? Yeah, quick save.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
I don't know if I want to tell her that. I feel like I should, honestly. I don't want to really lie, but let's tell her.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yeah, they are. They're dead. I took care of that. My faithful warhound made sure it was safe.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Oh.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Oh. I think she has a story about
Thank you again for
warhound.
your help. Now, if you'll just hold on a moment. Yes?
Oh, no, she's probably not.
Adney, get moving with those casts. And Kath, do you think you can serve that to the turn with dirt from the floor all over it?
Miserable old bat.
Oh, bat am I? We've got to work double time on supper, sweep out the hearths, and no complaining.
Oh.
Just keeping order. That's why your father keeps me on. The good maker knows I needn't take care of you anymore. Thank you for coming to your old nanny's rescue. That blasted hound is more trouble than he's worth. He is. And don't start with me. You've gotten all you're getting today. But what about you, my lady? Been keeping safe and well behaved, I hope?
She definitely heard that.
Good. I'm not exactly privy to your goings-on now that you're grown. Just an old nanny, never invited to your father's fancy meetings. Do you remember that bedtime tale I used to tell you? The dog that bit?
I think. I don't know if I remember it.
Start.
Oh no. There was a dog and he bit somebody. In a dark and murky world, there was a smelly cook. I have to find Fergus. No. Maybe this one?
A warhound was born to the elder bitch of a tribal chief. They named him Hahaku and gave him everything. He grew up a fine, strong pup, destined to be the partner of the chief's eldest son. The young hound became arrogant, taking food from his kin and warning them, in the way of dogs, that the chief's family would punish them if they tried to attack him. Years passed, and the time for the chief's son to take a warhound came closer. Hahaku's pride swelled, and many of the people of the tribe came to the chief, quietly whispering of this dog's bullying. With each complaint, the chief saw only Hahaku's strength and pride, and sent his people away. But as his son grew, the chief watched more closely. The day might come when his boy's life would depend on this dog. If the humblest of his people would not trust Hahaku, how could he?
No, it's so rude. Oh, I don't remember.
When the day came, Hahaku sat proudly waiting to be called. But the old chief chose Hahaku's brother as his son's hound. Hahaku was shamed, but felt no remorse. So great was his rage that he darted across the fire pit and bit the chief's hand. The chief and his son struck at Hahaku, cursing him. The hound ran into the village, seeking shelter in the tents and kennels. The other dogs snapped at him, and the tribe's people threw stones at him. Before the chief could reach him, the tribe had torn Hahaku apart. Now, what should you carry from this tale?
Why did you say that? Why did you... How could he do this? That was a good one, I'm not gonna lie. What do you say? Cheat. The weak pull down the strong. No one is above justice. Respect all equally. That is so mean. I could never say that. This is kind of crazy, honestly. I like
True.
that though.
Hahaku thought nothing of abusing the tribe and their dogs, but their complaints showed the chief he could not be trusted. But you're far too old now for an old woman to be reminding you to watch how you behave, hmm?
No. You aren't comparing my bar.
It's a story worth repeating. That's all. Be off with you then. Tell your brother farewell before he rides off to war.
That was a great story, thank you. Oh, well. Let me save, because that was a long story, but it was a good story. This way.
Good evening, my lady.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Oh, I'm not gonna say it to them. Said it to Nan, but I'm not gonna say it to them. Yes.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk? Oh my goodness. Of course.
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Ah. Go soak your head. Oh my goodness. To say thank you.
And this is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
Oh. Oh, look, I could rizz up Darian, but I forgot his name. Darren? I forgot. So there you go.
Of course, darling. You must have many things to do before Fergus and your father leave.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
I know, I always tell myself that I'm gonna do like another playthrough of this and just be like a complete savage, but I can't. Like, I love the characters too much and I feel so bad. Like, I just can't do it.
Say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance. Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Would that be so bad?
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother. I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you? Trust me, you'll get your chance for excitement soon enough. As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me, but it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours. For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
Hmm.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned. If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana. I love you, my darling girl.
Oh.
You know that, don't you? Go do what you must, then. I will see you soon.
Love you, Mom. See you soon.
All right, all right.
Is it bad to, like, pick locks in your own castle? Where are you at? I swear there was another room and I'm trying to get to it, but I forgot where it's at. Let me go in here. I'm not going in there yet because that is where I'm supposed to go, and I'm gonna go everywhere except where I'm supposed to. Just for right now. Did I go to this one? There's a specific room, and I like going in there for a specific reason, and I can't find it. Let me start from the beginning again. I need to go in there. Check that one. I would love to live in a castle. It just looks... I mean... It looks fun, but I don't know if it is, but I would love to. It was this one.
Oh, my lady, we were just, Well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Cairn stationed us here. I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury. Yes, my lady. Thank you, my lady.
Get back to work. If Pops is telling them to watch the treasury, you should trust him and you should do your job. Alright, that was the room I was trying to go to because I like that little interaction. Now let me finish what I was gonna do. Did I go in this one? I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, definitely. They were definitely slacking in there. These are locked, yeah.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside, or...?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come? Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it.
I don't know, I just feel like it makes more sense for her to be an archer just because, I don't know. I feel like that's something that they would teach her, at least. I feel like the rogue style is a little too much to be a noble. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I feel like lore, it'd be more lore friendly if I was an archer.
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two. Then the Jarl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my
the
son.
whole family.
I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
A good shield would be more useful.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Orin. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce.
Oh
Maker's
my
breath.
gosh.
It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
100%.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Oh.
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Auntie? What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Dragons are terrible creatures, Orin. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Auntie? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, dire bunny. All darkspawn, fear my sword of truthiness.
Truthiness. You bet, let's go.
We're teaching him about honesty.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
Oh, it's so cute. Little banter is adorable.
You should be on your way, pup. Long day ahead tomorrow. When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case. Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst. I know you will. You are a Kuzland, after all. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us. Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my darling daughter. I love you, and I trust you completely to carry on the Kuzlan name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear girl. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone. Ah, I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you? If he did, then I would have to consider it. If a blight is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If it comes to that, we can talk about it when I get back. Until then, just show him every courtesy. Duncan is a fine man, and a hero. I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a sensible woman. That much is clear.
Best do as your father says, darling. I will see you in the morning, bright and early.
Getting sent to bed early, are we?
In the cold. That's so sad.
A warm bed doesn't sound so bad now, come to think of it. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
you
I already
need
talked to
any
her.
assistance in the coming days,
Okay,
I would
good
be glad
night.
to offer it.
Let's head off to bed.
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Where are my clothes? This is so terrifying. Can you imagine? Okay, let's put on all our stuff. That is literally a nightmare.
I'll get on it.
Okay, okay, don't go in there yet. Don't go in there yet. Oh, wait, my... I just punched a man. I need my daggers. Sorry, I did not mean to just punch you in the face.
This'll be fun.
Let's go this way
Can I
now.
get you a ladder so you can get off my back? What the horror! I'll rip you
Oh, they're there too. I want to go everywhere that I can.
apart.
Let's do...
Tell us to rescue a new one!
I have to level up too.
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me.
Yikes! We love the finishing moves. They're just the greatest.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt? They never got through the door, thanks to you. Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us? You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Oh no.
We must find him.
I'm not gonna say that.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Let me level up. Hold up. This is crazy. Alright, I'm gonna do definitely dexterity and then another one in cunning. Probably another one of coercion, and then I guess let me just do both of these for now because I haven't really decided yet. Well, we have a bow now. Are you good? Do you have things? You don't have any weapons. Let me give you a mace? I mean, you don't really look like you'll use a mace, but I don't really have anything else. Let's put this in my second one. I mean, maybe I should roll around with this for now. Oh, since you've read the books, is it this one? Yeah, I don't know if you remember Brigand's bow. But this bow once belonged to Brigand, an Orlesian commander of the Grey. He left the bow in the hands of a young recruit before venturing into the deep roads to answer his calling. I was so excited when I saw that though in the DLC. Okay, let's go in here. Oh, that was the wrong spot. I was like misdirected. Let's throw some powder. No, back up. Let's use these for now. I don't really have.
Dare you come here? It's a good day to die.
My mom just got knocked out. Is she okay? Oh no, I thought that was my mom. Oh gosh, I was about to say.
Now's better than later.
I have to turn it down a little. It's so loud.
I'll get on it.
Oh, you're good. You guys will be fine.
We must stop them. No chance.
Or not.
No chance at all.
My mom could take care of herself. Let me turn down just a little. Is it loud or is it just my headphones? Let me turn down just a little bit. Cause like it's blaring in my ears right now. But it's okay, it adds to the immersion. Okay. Yeah, let me turn down my headphones a little bit. Okay, let's see. What was this side then? That's like completely misdirected.
I'll get on it.
No! My little Oren.
Oh
what
no.
manner of fiend slaughters innocents? How he's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Oh, it's so horrible. No. Alright, let's try to find everybody else. Was this? I think this was her room. Yeah.
Salvage some things hid.
Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you
Some of
off.
your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Ooh, yeah, that's a lot better stuff. Maybe I gotta level up Nidus too. Let's give you... I mean, I guess you were doing pretty well with the mace. Do I have a short? So it does better damage, I think. Oh no, this does better damage. Let's use that. And let me level. I forgot how to do it. Right here. Strength. Constitution? Let's just do all strength for now. Alright, let me save. I went through all those rooms. Let's go in here.
Dear Landra, I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
I'll get on it.
Why do you have elf root locked up? That's like kind of extreme. Alright, Mom, you should go first. Well, let's see. Where's everybody at?
Fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere. The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Then let us be swift.
We need to escape because he's obviously trying to kill everyone and just end the name so that I guess he can... Did I just eat a mushroom? That was not what I meant to do. Yeah, he's definitely trying to get everybody, so the best thing to do is to save ourselves. It's really sad, but...
That's surely where your father
It's kind of already over for everybody. Oh, there's a servant there.
I'm getting out of here.
No, don't just leave. Stand and fight.
Yes, my lady. Here they come.
Alright, yeah, you guys go. Oh, well, there's two sides. I guess go for this archer first. Nah, so he's close. Right now, it's not the best time to be doing archer stuff. That's good distance. Let's try.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh, I'm missing so bad.
Let's see some blood. Breaking a sweat already.
Definitely need dexterity, I think. Oh, a Mabari. Come on, Mabaris. I feel so bad that I have to kill this dog, but... Mom, you gotta get out of there a little bit. Mom, you about to die. Do we have any... We do, but... Use that. Oh, it takes a little bit. I forget. Like, you have to... It's like a little bit of a wait time. Oh, that's not that bad, honestly. Let's help Mom out. Oh, it's done. You could just run up on him.
You're gonna regret it.
If that is what you wish.
Yeah, she still got it. Like, she must have been the one that taught me everything I know. Why is there so much locked up elf fruit? Like, I thought this was gonna be something better because it was like in a better chest. No, they really care about their elf fruit. Oh, I'm just gonna sneak up like that.
I'm gonna rent you a new one. Get out of my way!
No mercy from me.
So much loot. Oh, there's... Wow, there's a lot. Oh no, the Mabaris are really at them right now. One of these Mabaris. Oh no! Alright, we're good.
Now's better than later.
Mind the fire? Good job. He went over there. Oh. Okay. I gotta get all this loot. I just can't leave it here.
Now's better than later.
What we got? More of those health things.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Don't use... I did that by accident.
Got it.
Okay, I think that was everything out here. Oh, no. Oh, and this guy is just like a little close to the fire there. Oh no.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
I'm glad we got to spend a little bit of time with him before, you know, before he died. That's good to have too. I wonder where the redhead guy is at, because you're able to like romance him, and he's ends up being in the room with you when the castle's attacked, but I don't remember like if he dies or not.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside.
I want it.
Here, darling, take my key.
Thank you.
That blade cannot fall into Hao's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
That would be crazy if I did that, like with the sword of the Kuzlans. Oh, and we have a shield too. Where's the... Yes, right here. The family sword. In the service of King Callan had, the Silver Knight, who united all of Ferelden almost 4 centuries ago. How much is it? Oh, not gonna sell it. I'm not gonna sell it. That's crazy. Why would I sell it? I'm keeping it forever. All right, we got... Oh! They wanted to go in here. I know they did.
I'll get on it. Excellent. Now's better than later.
I wonder where the guards... They probably just ran out when they heard the screaming. I'm selling all this stuff when we get out of here. I'm just collecting a lot of loot. We gotta go in there, so I'm gonna wait. Gaining a lot of XP too. Oh no! Wait, who's in here? Okay, are they just guards? Oh no, I'm so scared. I don't want anybody to die. Thought it was maybe the priest lady. Alright, we gotta get this guy. Check his health. Alright. Alright, good job, good job. You did a good job, man. I'm glad you didn't die. Oh. Well, they're already off. Don't get yourselves killed just yet. I should give my mom a shield, but I don't want to... Like, wait. Okay, I'm not going to give you, like, the real good shield. Like, the Kuzlan shield, because I don't want to lose it. But I can't give you anything right now. I can give you this one. Yeah. There you go. They just ran out. Where did they go? Oh, they're over there. They're gonna die. Oh no, they ran right past them. Thanks! Alright, I gotta go after this archer. Where are you going? Oh, you stunned me! He's standing still. Why am I missing?
You have no skill, only desperation.
Alright, where else? I think you guys will be fine, but... Oh, that took him out fast. Lyrium potions, all of that. It's kind of weird that they're carrying lyrium potions. Very suspicious, very strange. I already went in there. That was the treasure. And yeah, that's already closed off. Alright, let's go in now. Yeah, I take everything. That's just how I like to play. And then I like selling everything. It's just so satisfying. Alright, let's get in this mess. Ooh. I'm going straight for the mage. These can be a pain. Alright, somebody gotta help. Oh, he stunned me. Let's go after her. It's a girl on girl. Let's girl on girl rumble. She murked me. Oh my gosh. That was like no remorse. Mom, help! Yo. Shit. Did all the other guards fall? No, you better not fall. You're about to fall. These guards really need some better training. We're not gonna be able to make it to you before you die, buddy. I'm so sorry. No, wait, maybe. Hey, he's good. He's alive.
Go, man the gate. Keep
Mom, I'm dead.
As long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive.
No, I'm not.
How's men have gotten through?
They did. They very much did.
They killed Oriana and Oren.
Oh.
I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Housemen out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Yeah, we have one. We definitely need to find our dad.
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Maker watch over you.
Maker, watch over us all.
Good luck, Sir Gilmore. You were a real one. Rest in peace. Oh, yeah, let me get back. Oh my gosh, that was like... It was like a one hit and I was gone. Like, I did not expect that at all. Oh, she's so OP. Ew, that's actually good to have. Oh, where's our brother?
I'll get on it.
Oh my gosh, so many of them. Who is that? No, it's nobody.
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me. Get out of my way.
Mom really got it on lock though. Ooh. I forgot that's what it looked like when you leveled.
Now's better than later.
And where's Dad? In the... How do I get through there? Go around? I don't remember. But I'm going. I need to loot everything. Oh. Well, at least you guys are okay. For now. Ooh, scared me. Servants just disappeared into thin air. Let me level before I forget. Dexterity. But I also need to start leveling my constitution. Is that just health, right? Yeah, resilience. Yeah, I'm like very squishy, so definitely need to figure that out. And then since I'm using, I'll probably just do this one. It kind of clears the area a little bit. Let's move this over like that. Are people burning alive? Like, why do I hear screams? Alright, let's go around. Ooh, that's a lot of them. I don't know about this one. Let's do our sweep. I hit multiple. Ooh. Alright, who's going down? I mean, you're taking care of him pretty well. Oh, this is a it's a yellow name. Alright, you're good.
Now settle the native.
The Cougars will not fall to you.
Let's take care of Nidus. Strength. Constitution. Ooh, I forgot about his, like, little talents. So, a charge. Charges at an enemy dealing normal damage if the attack hits. I mean, that's good. It'll knock him down. And then this one will stun. Honestly, we're probably gonna need that because
All right.
there's been a little bit of crowding. They had a meal. What is that? What kind of animal is that? I thought it was a nug, but it does not look like a nug. What is that? Oh, I feel so bad for the servants. Alright, let's go into the pantry. Oh.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men
Well,
found me first. Almost did me in right there.
How did you get out? Like, oh. Honestly, I really want to know, how did you... Oh.
Found me. Brought me here.
And left you lying in your own blood? We must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Oops. Yeah, Duncan, he really... Probably one of my favorites, honestly. Alright, we can't...
Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind.
Oh, that's
Bryce,
horrible.
This is no time for jokes. Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Burgess. Tell him what has happened.
You telling me that probably like 4 men came to you and mom just killed like all these dudes, like a lot of them. I don't know. Alright, tell him what happened. That he's a new Terran. Oh, it's horrible. Let's have something planned for him too.
Bryce, no.
Yeah.
The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded.
Have an injury kit. We could just
I cannot make it.
sew you back
I'm
together.
afraid the turn is
Oh.
correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks for helping Dad out.
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be
That's
quick.
true.
They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Is he okay? Is Sir Gilmore okay, or is he dead?
Truthfully, you were always my first choice.
Oh.
I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
Of course, yeah, he definitely should. Yeah, my mom too, because my mom, she really ROD. No, we're not going to be driven by vengeance, because that's just a blind rage.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Who are you, Mom? What is your story? I need to know her, like, history. Who is she?
Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Bendición. Goodbye. That's so horrible. It hurts every time. He said, leave your mark on the world. You have no idea, Dad, who I will become.
Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelin. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
It's just copy-paste Alistair's face. Just Alistair with long hair.
Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father.
Wait, what? My brother? So where he at?
News from the north has been unreliable. What's happened?
Yeah, it's
Terran
not
Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Oh, thanks. That's actually kind of nice, honestly. Well, my parents are already dead, so honestly, it's just trying to get your castle back, but it's not really that important to do it right away. Everybody's already gone.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
What would you know about my grief? No. Thanks for nothing, then. That's crazy. No, we're just gonna be respectful.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his
Loghain!
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
It's so crazy. When I first played this game, I knew nothing of Loghain. And then after reading the first book, like, my perspective of Loghain changed so much. So I wonder how I'm gonna look at him during this series, like during the game now, knowing why he did and why he is the way that he is. He's just a very, like, get it done at all costs. Like, you gave him a responsibility and he's gonna do everything in order to just take care of Ferelden. Like, he does not want to see Ferelden fall. So I could see, like, his drive now. But before, I, like, didn't like him. But now I kind of, like, I got some love for Loghain.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Moments like that, I could see why Loghain doesn't really like him. Because Loghain has seen so much.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
I mean, he really didn't seem to take it that seriously. But I don't want to, you know.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Oh, that's so mean. He just doesn't know. Like, he's just very ignorant to what Darkspawn are. And Duncan knows, and Loghain knows, so...
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to turn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Yeah, he does. He's, like, very giddy about all of it, and he just has no experience. The fact that he even exists is Loghain's doing. Like, he should be thankful to Loghain, because he wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for him. What do you need me to do? Yeah.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits.
I love Alistair.
Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
How did you feel about this origin story? It's very intense. I mean, all of them are pretty intense. I haven't done the Dwarven ones, but I really want to one day. I mean, the Circle of Magi one wasn't too intense. And I'm trying to think, the City Elf one was pretty intense. And I'm thinking about the Dalish one. I don't think it was that intense either. But yeah, definitely high up there on the emotional Yeah. I don't know, I love playing this specifically because I also have a plan for where I'm taking her, so I feel like it just works very well for the story and like the kind of original character I've created. But yeah, it's so good. I'm gonna end it here just so that I feel like it's the perfect time to end it, honestly. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I had so much fun talking to you. And yeah, I'm just gonna mourn my family. Imagine her brother, like he's just in the wild, has no idea what's happening. But yeah, God bless. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'm off. Bye bye.